If you're tired of stumbling around like a lovesick court jester worshipping women from the shadows, you're going to want to sit through every second of this. And before we dive into the psychology of obsession, let me mention this. Our latest Patreon video, How to Find Your Purpose, is live. And it's the kind of thing that rips the softness out of your spine and forces you to confront who you really are. So if your life feels about as directed as a drunk pigeon, that video is waiting for you. Now let's get into the real reason you clicked and see what this woman has to say.
What I want to know, my little car talk of the day, is why is it always the person that you can't have that you want? Like, why does it gotta be you? I don't understand it. Like, why you? Out of all people, it has to be that one person that you literally know that you can't have. And it's like, I dream about you. I think about you. I want you. But I literally cannot have you. It just don't make sense. Like, why become obsessed with somebody you can't have? What's the reason? What's the point? And I catch myself doing it. I'm like, bro, I just want you. And I literally can't have you. And it'd be like making me wake up every day like, dang, that's the person I want, but I literally can't have you. It making me mad.
Not interested, not curious, obsessed. And I know that word tastes sweet to you, because right now, you're sitting there thinking about a woman who wouldn't even hold your gaze for 5 seconds. Yet you dream about her like she's the final prize in some divine lottery. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You never dream about the women who are actually available to you. Oh no. Your imagination is loyal to the ones who treat you like a background character. The ones who don't see you. The ones who make you feel like you're chasing a ghost wearing lip gloss. And every night you lie there asking the same pathetic little question. Why her? Why the one I can't have? I'll tell you why. Humans are addicts for the forbidden. The moment something becomes unattainable, your brain lights up like it was hit with electricity. A study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology found that the reward centers of the brain become more active when something is uncertain or difficult to obtain, more active than when the reward is guaranteed. That means your obsession has nothing to do with her looks, or her voice, or the way she tucks her hair behind her ear. Your obsession is biological. You're hooked on uncertainty like a gambler in a casino at 3 a.m. And women, whether consciously or instinctively, know this. They know that distance breeds imagination, and imagination breeds desire. They know that what you can't have becomes what you want the most. She doesn't have to lift a finger. She just exists slightly beyond your reach. And suddenly you're auditioning for the role of the loyal devotee in a play no one even invited you to. You don't want her. You want the version of her that lives in your head. And the reason you're losing your mind, waking up angry, pacing around your room, muttering nonsense like, why does it gotta be you, is because you've handed over the one thing that makes humans powerful, your internal equilibrium. You've become emotionally outsourced, a puppet with invisible strings. And nothing repels women more than a man who treats his longing like a religion. Here's the truth she revealed. The truth most men never hear, because they're too busy chasing instead of learning. Women become obsessed with men who are not easily moved. Men who are wrapped in their purpose, not in their longing. Men who do not place any woman, no matter how perfect she seems, on a pedestal made of fantasy. When she feels she doesn't fully own your attention, your emotional center, your daydreams, she becomes curious. When she senses she can't control your internal weather, she becomes invested. When she realizes you are a man who can walk away, not pretend to, but truly do it, her mind starts to circle around you like a hawk, watching prey that won't stand still. Obsession is born from mystery plus selective attention. You show too much, You're common. You show nothing. You're forgettable. You show awareness paired with detachment. Now you're dangerous. And deep down, you know this. You've seen it. Women chase the men who seem slightly out of reach. Not because they're bad, not because they're manipulative, but because they have boundaries so real, they feel like walls carved into stone. So here's your homework, and it will sting, which means it's good for you. Tonight, I want you to sit in silence and write down the name of the woman you're obsessing over. Then write the version of her that exists in your imagination. Compare the two. You'll realize you're in love with a character you created. After that, write down 3 things in your life you've been avoiding. Projects, passions, ambitions. Pick one. Start it tomorrow. Obsession dies when purpose grows. And if you liked this video, if it slapped some sense into the parts of your mind that have been sleeping, subscribe. It's free, unlike the time you've been wasting on unreciprocated fantasies. Before you go, tell me in the comments, have you ever been obsessed with someone you couldn't have, and what did it do to you? I'll be reading.